Hello, welcome to my channel. For this session, I'm going to share how to create a project in Kingdom Software. Okay, so for this session, I'm using Kingdom 21, which is the latest release or the newest versions of Kingdom Software. It's simple, just create project. Your project, for example, I save in, okay, for example here I create example Kingdom project and create, and this is the author name. The author name is the interpreter, or if you have the working environment with the network, a single Kingdom project can access by multiple user or multiple author. It depends with how many license do you have in your systems, right? Okay, for example, this is a database. I recommend you use database author name if this is the first time you create a project, because and later you can create another author or another interpreter to access your database project. So one author for all the database and another author for interpreter, for example Geology, Geophysics, or etc. Okay, I click OK, and this you select your database. There are many database, SQL Express from Microsoft, and you can use Oracle or Azure. Kingdom recommend Auto SQL Express and Manual Server Express, right? So what's the difference between those two? I will explain later. So now for this session, I will create Auto SQL Server Express, or some people say, or Kingdom portable project, because you can copy and move your project easily in Kingdom. This is project options. Make sure what is your units. For example, for the surface, I use meters here. For the Z depth unit, make sure either you use feet or meters. The units already chosen, you can change or switch your depth units, right? From feet and then change to meters, kind of like that. And the other tab is bounds. There are two bounds in generals, right? Use data bounds, so the project display will be bounded by your data, or you can use bounds your data by manually. You can just put your coordinate here, north, east, south, and west. For easily, just use this one, use data bounds, or you just add cursor for your data bound, for example. And mode, there are two: mistake correction and active time depth charts. There are two: auto preferred and project mode. You can select auto preferred mode or project mode. Auto preferred, the change of mistake correction is only applied to your machine or to your author. It's not in project. But if you choose the project mode, when you change the mistake, in your project, so another author will be applied to your mistake correction, and also an active time depth chart. So just let them default. Okay, do you want to use coordinate systems? If you have accessing Kingdom project, you can choose the TKS file right? So the project system will be referred to your existing project. If you not, just click no. Just click no and choose your projection systems. For example, I use UTM, WGS84. For example, here I choose 48 South here as my, this is my projection systems. Or you can create, you can copy and you can modify your projection system. Simple by copy this one, select this one and copy. This is the name, right? This is the name. For example, copy of WGS and click OK. And you can edit here. You can edit and put the for example, false easting or false northing if you want to do a custom coordinate systems. So I will not do that. I use this one and hit OK. Continue with the setting. This is loading. Yeah. So now you are successfully create a kingdom project. So what you can check before importing or loading a data to kingdom is, first you can check your project option or project management, right? If you use the old version of kingdom, you can go to project and go to project management, right? Here in project and click preferences. In Kingdom 21, project management, for example. In project management, I just simply click properties to see what my general informations, right? General units and bounds, project bounds, or the details of my project. This is the name of my project. So where I do save my project, my path. This is database type, auto SQL or manual SQL. This is the instance. I use local. If you have a custom, maybe this is the name of your instance. For example, here local, because I use my local laptops. And this is database name, Kingdom project. This is coordinate system, this ellipsoid. This is the information that you need before for example, before you copy your data to hard drive and give it to your mate. Here I have a two projects. One on the left hand side is my project in manual SQL, and on the right hand side my project in auto SQL. So what's the difference about these projects, about this database type between manual or auto SQL? So on the right hand side, we see this is the auto SQL. We see here the project database, right? In the project database, if we double click this one, we see two files, the MDF and LDF, or master database and log database. This is very important in Kingdom. This is a database project of your project, right? The project database. So if you are doing interpretation or doing everything in Kingdom, all the store also here in the table of the project. You can find your database here. So your database inside your project. But in a manual SQL, here on the left hand side, you cannot find the project database. The project database is stored in another place, right? In another drive. So when you copy or send your project in manual SQL without copying the database file to your friends, So I guarantee that your friend cannot open the project. So make sure knowing the database type is very important in Kingdom. And also, so what's the why keuntungan. So what's my advantages? So what's the advantages choosing manual SQL? So the advantages choosing the manual SQL is if someone, right, someone stealing your project without permission, and he or she don't know your database type, so I'm sure that he or she cannot open the project in their laptop or PC. So that's I think the security reasons. So someone, right, that's about creating project in Kingdom and what is manual or SQL database of choosing database. Okay, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.